What's up, psychos? Sorry for the interruption. This is an ad, and it's an ad for Anchor. I don't know if you've heard about it, but Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast, all right? It's free. There's a creation tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer, which is pretty awesome if you're on the go. It will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and a lot of other platforms. And hey, guess what? You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. I'm doing it right now with this ad, okay? It's everything that you need to make a podcast. Now listen, I used to use other platforms. I don't want to name them because I'm not trying to bash anyone, but Anchor is seriously so easy that I'm kind of upset with myself that I didn't switch over before. You don't have to pay for it, which I was shelling out money for some of these other hosting websites. Anchor's worth it. It makes it really easy to do a podcast. And more than anything, if you're thinking about trying one and you're worried about how to distribute it or even how to record it, Anchor's a good way to just try it out, man. You know? Just record it on your phone, record it on your computer, get used to it, see what you want to do, and they will make it happen, all right? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. All right, back to the show.
Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You ain't mine.
We're all psychos.
Fucking crazy man. You realize that? You realize that?
With Dylan Paladino.
What a perfect way to start. We have found our new ritual to start the show.
Noise storm,
Crab
crab rave,
rave.
monster cat release. So into this.
Monster.
It's actually shocking how much I like that.
It's shocking how much happiness it can bring to me so easily.
I'm like watching these crabs.
It starts and I'm
like they're real. Like these are actual crabs that did this.
Oh, I'm fully just accepting that they are. Yeah, I know they're not.
I know, but my
brain
is
like these are real crabs.
There's an island somewhere.
The crabs are just getting down. But instead, someone spent probably 30 hours of their life creating this.
Many hours.
But this person should get a Nobel Prize for happiness. Nobel Prize for 165 million people have watched this. 36 million people have watched it crab rave 10 hours on repeat. Okay? Now, if that doesn't show you where society is, I would say. In some book somewhere, they're going to be like, one of the turning points was when they realized people were watching crab rave. 36 million people watched crab rave for 10 hours straight.
In a row. And they didn't move.
Didn't move.
Didn't
and they were there.
leave the window.
Yeah, it's someone that they're just like,
seriously.
because in their head,
Yeah.
they're having a crab rave.
Absolutely. What brings you joy?
It brings me,
That brings me immense joy.
and I will say, you gotta find those things
You do. You have
that
to.
bring out that childlike joy.
You have to. That will keep you alive.
It'll keep you alive.
That will keep you
Bring
alive.
out the joy, whether it's a song,
Yep.
whatever it is. And guys, if you're with friends,
Yeah.
if you're just alone, you gotta have those moments where you take that and then
Unbridled.
and you dance alone.
Uninhibited.
Whatever, wherever you are. Sometimes I get up in the morning, I turn some shit on like that, and I just get it. You start your day off stoked.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it every verse.
It's the first again, which is I put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it in reverse.
No.
Wait, did you not know that? You didn't know that.
I didn't. Wait. She's so cool. Missy
I
Elliott
put
is
my-
so cool.
Reverse it. I think it's people have finally realized what Missy Elliott is saying.
Also, Missy
15
Elliott.
years.
Can I say something?
Iconic. And I don't say that word a lot.
She could
Get it?
get it.
Yeah.
She could get it. Talk about power.
Is she?
I think
is she
she's
gay?
I think she's queer. Actually, I don't know. Wow.
Maybe
she's
that's
awesome.
maybe that's one to. No, I think she is too.
That's
Is it worth it? Let me work it. Is to yeah.
That's
It's literally I put my yeah. Wow. I wonder if we can.
that's
I wonder if we
awesome.
can. That's so fucking cool.
I love her.
Remember at the Super Bowl when she came out after Katy Perry and absolutely blew Katy Perry out of the water,
Out of
even though
the
Katy Perry was
water.
the main act.
Out of the water.
I was watching Katy Perry and was like, "This is cool," and then Missy Elliott came on, and I was like,
Oh, so this is the show.
So this is so much better."
Someone made a
Yes.
mistake.
Reverse it.
I don't know if this is like a thing that could happen, but if anyone listening has any connection to Missy Elliott, go ahead and give her my LinkedIn.
Yeah, go ahead and give her my love.
Also, does my face look okay?
It
Does it look
looks great.
swollen?
No, not at all.
Are you sure?
It looks good.
You would tell me?
Skin looks good.
Okay, good.
I just got a toner for my skin
Whoa.
because I guess
Which hazel based?
toner is Clinique #2.
Cool.
Someone told me to
That's
get it.
nice.
It's a little stringent. It's a little bit of
That's gonna be worth it,
A little
though.
bit of moolah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
We'll see. I mean, one of my friends who's really big into skincare was like, "You got to get this one." It was $100, and I said, "Hey, no, thank you."
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I said, "I don't think so."
No thanks.
No thanks for that one. Can I just see it? Is this guy gonna sing it in reverse?
I
Because
hope
if he
not.
sings it in reverse, I'm gonna be upset at him. But okay, I was in
John, the
Phoenix.
backwards dude. My
Order.
white boy backwards rendition of Missy Elliott's work.
Is that what he says? Oh nope. Then not. Nope.
Oh, my
Nope.
sternum shuddered.
Nope. Oh, I think you can play songs back. Okay, let's just see if we can if there's a video.
Why would they put the Do it. By the way, this is my Crab Rave song. Like this is what I dance to when I'm alone.
Missy Elliott.
Work it.
Yeah, work. It's pretty.
Because it allows you to be like a little, a little.
Feeling it in the body,
Yeah, exactly.
just enough.
But it's not too ravey.
It's not too ravey.
You can't have something that's like all the time.
Okay, so the sun. It's not. Oh, here we go.
Oh, and the intro is so good.
But when you hear this right here, Timbaland. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yep. Cool.
I want to hear
I
it
know.
in reverse. I mean, we won't be able to do it because we're gonna get taken down.
Come on. Don't take us down.
We can't find it. Well, guys, you know that it is.
You know what I'm talking about.
YouTube's been really.
I
yeah,
can't believe that blew my mind.
it's cool though, right?
I've always just been like,
And apparently, the Eminem song, "Hi, my name is." Apparently, that in reverse is. It sounds like he's saying, "I'm Eminem. I'm Eminem.
oh,
Eminem." I don't know if that's
cool.
on purpose,
A lot of ego in that song.
but yeah.
Lot
but
of ego
he's
in
got
that
to
song.
let everyone know who he is.
Totally.
I want to start. First of all, welcome
Slim
to the show. My name's
Shady.
Dylan. She's Lily.
Hi, guys.
Nice to see you guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you
Yes,
had a
me
good
too.
week.
Me
Okay.
too.
We've been
This
thinking
week
about
actually
you.
felt like a doozy.
There was a lot happening.
There was a
I
lot.
did a lot, which was nice.
Oh, cool.
Well, in terms of trying to be productive.
Nice.
But yeah, how was your week? Hold on, wait a
It
second.
was a tough week.
Before we get into that,
Yeah.
I just want to show you this video that I think will lighten the mood a tiny bit.
Amazing.
Okay?
Amazing. I already like the title. No ifs, ands, or maybes.
Guys,
What, Chris, why are you laughing for? Why are you laughing for? I'm being serious. I'm being serious. No, you see, I'm talking facts here. I don't do if, buts and maybes. I do absolutes. And, you know, like, if your aunt had balls, she'd be your uncle. But she doesn't, so she's not. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I do absolutes.
I love that. I mean, the end part is a little
A
like,
little like you're like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just love this.
I don't.
I do absolutes.
Absolute.
I do absolute.
What
that's
is
just-
that? Liverpool? What is that accent?
Yeah, it's a deep. I don't know, but it just. I'm like, I got to be more like this guy.
No maybes.
No more ifs, ands, or maybes.
No
I do
maybes.
absolute. Is that how I should
Absolutes.
have Is that
Wait.
how I should have conversations with women that I'm trying to date?
Change my life. Stop with the maybes.
No ifs, ands, or maybes.
Stop dancing around.
No dancing around.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Nope.
None.
Absolutes.
Absolutes. And if you do it in that voice,
I do
you will
absolute-
start living it. I don't do if
I don't
buts or maybes.
maybes. I do absolutes.
Absolutes.
And that's how I explain when I'm trying to have serious conversation,
Intimate
an intimate conversation
about
If someone's
your
like, "What's going
feelings."
on?"
You're
And
like, listen.
I go, listen. I don't do ifs, ands, or maybes. I do absolutes.
Listen, if that's the only way you can be vulnerable, then do it. That's what I say to people.
What are you saying? I go, watch this video.
Yeah.
It's 12 seconds.
I like you
This is
so
me.
much.
Yes. And then I go, don't pay attention to the part where he talks about aunts having body. Doesn't really make sense.
No,
Just the absolutes part.
Yeah. Love it.
I just
Love it. Big thing my therapist says, and it's kind of Yoda-y. I almost did this. I was gonna. That creates so much anxiety
Yep.
of inaction that if you just start not doing or doing, it will go away.
Just, I mean, and your therapist? She's talking facts,
I don't
yeah.
do if, buts and maybes. I do absolutes.
If buts or maybes.
I
Honestly,
mean,
What is he?
It's a way to live by.
That's like a 15-year-old who's gonna be.
He's
someone.
gonna be a CEO.
He is gonna be a CEO.
He's right, dude. And I think he might
ruthless for
be.
yourself.
I think he might be in a rap battle.
Oh.
But it doesn't matter though, because
I would love to hear that
he's
accent in
doing
a rap battle.
absolutes. I do. That's how I'm living my life
if
now.
buts or maybes.
If buts or maybes.
I'll do absolutes. Oh, tattoo that.
I do absolutes.
I do absolutes.
Yeah, right there.
Whoa.
No if, ands, or maybes. And then I do absolutes.
Love it.
A tattoo I would actually, a tattoo I would actually
A
consider.
lot of energy. Imagine meeting someone like that.
Oh yeah, I mean the person who gets that tattooed, complete nightmare. Way too much, because those are the same people that are like,
so funny.
oh sorry, I'm just real.
Mm-hmm.
And when in reality they're just being an asshole,
If
and
you
they're
want
like,
to know something, just ask me. I'm an
I'm
open
just super
book.
frank. Sorry, I'm a bitch. I'm just like so real.
Hate.
No, you're just using being real and
To be mean.
to be mean
For power.
You're using it as an excuse. You're faking authenticity or using it as a mask.
Yes.
To curtain you just being mean.
Okay, so that's a great segue into my fight story.
Great segue.
Great segue into my fight story.
Let's hear it. Lily got in a fight. It's fucking amazing.
Into a fight.
And it never happens. It's usually her. And it's funny because she sent me the text while I was in the sauna chilling. And I was like, we are at very different levels. I'm like chilling, sweating it out, feeling good. Lily's like, I just got into my first fight.
I'm so riled up right now. Okay, so here's what happens. I'm walking to the ferry. It's a beautiful morning.
It was beautiful. It is beautiful today.
It's a gorgeous day. Thank you, Yahweh.
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 I know it's a different thing, but
I want to fly away. Yeah. Is that Lenny Kravitz?
3 different songs we just did.
Oh.
I was doing Desert Rose by Sting. You did Fly Like an Eagle.
No, I did Lenny Kravitz. I want to get away.
Yeah.
I want to fly away.
Yeah. I want to get away.
I fucking love that song. Anyway, so I'm walking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm texting. I'm doing both.
Okay.
Because it's the 21st century.
It's expected now.
So
accepted. And when someone almost runs into me and they're texting, I go, you know what? I've done that before.
Correct.
I still am like, you should be looking every now and then, but everyone gets a pass.
All right. So I'm in the middle of the crosswalk.
Oh, I think I know where this is going.
With other people.
My blood's boiling already.
This woman, I would say approximately 74 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Texting.
Oh.
Stops this close away from me. This close. Like the car. I feel the car. I feel it.
It's a car.
It's a car.
I thought it was a woman.
No, it's a car.
Okay.
She's turning into the crosswalk
you said
texting.
This woman.
Oh, sorry. She's driving a vehicle.
Surrounded by a vehicle.
Yes, and there are other people too. I'm in the middle of the crosswalk, which means I left the sidewalk as she was turning, which means I have the right of way. Also, I have the right of way.
You're a human being.
So, I literally she stops and the car is touching my leg. And I look up at her.
The hairs on your leg are feeling the
exhaust. There's heat. So I look just like this, because also I'm having a time right now. Mommy's having a time.
Mommy's having a time.
Mommy's not at her best.
Mama's having a time.
I look up like this, and she goes, "Watch where you're fucking going." And Dylan.
Oh.
Dylan.
Rage.
On. Blackout.
Unlocked.
I literally outer body. I left my body, and I go, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Yes. And she goes, "You need to pay attention." And I go, "From the woman who is texting while driving, turning into a crosswalk, you're telling me to pay attention." And this woman behind me is like, "Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy." Right? I hear her. She's like shuffling the people she's with. And I'm like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me, lady." She stops the car.
Yeah. Tell her to get out.
She leans out the window and she goes like, "You're putting a lot of people at risk." And I go, "You are killing me right now." Like I literally got so happy rage. I'm like, "You're so fucking stupid if you think that this is my fault."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Don't talk to me like that." I go, "Don't fucking hit me with your car." She gets out of the car.
Open the fucking This is something
Dill.
that
Dill. Mm-hmm. She's approximately 5'1".
Oh man.
Elderly.
knock her out.
I'm 5'10"
Knock her
in
out.
my prime physical form.
Yeah.
And I go, oh, really? We're doing this. And this woman behind me is like, maybe this isn't necessary. I'm like, oh, no, it's necessary. Yeah. This
You don't
woman
know the
goes,
week I had.
she goes, there's a responsibility you need to have when you're in the crosswalk to be always paying attention. And I'm like, are you a fucking crossing guard? Don't talk to me like this. You hit me with your car while I had the crosswalk sign. Like, I'm Dylan. Like, I'm really like, I'm like Walt Frasering.
We need
right?
to,
Yeah, exactly.
We need to go to boxing.
I'm shadow boxing. And I'm like, say something else.
Yeah, please.
Say something else about how this is my fault.
You're like 2 steps away from being like, hit me.
Yeah. Literally. She's like, all I'm saying is like, this is why the city has a problem. I go, ma'am, and this is the end of the fight.
Okay.
I go, ma'am, the delusion you must live in. If you are texting while driving, turning into a crosswalk full of people, you literally touch me with your car and then tell me to pay attention.
Hold on, wait. Why is she turning into a crosswalk? You're not allowed to turn right on red.
She's the left.
In Nueva York. Oh, still.
You know when that happens?
Yes.
When it's like they have a green to go left, but it's also a crosswalk.
Oh.
But also, she was texting and driving. I saw her look up from the phone as her fucking car is on my body. So she gets back in the car, and I go, fuck right off. Fuck right off.
Let's go.
And this family behind me, and it was not my mom would not have liked that, and there was a lot of cursing. So this family behind me.
Mm-hmm. But man,
I get to the other side.
I'm living it through you.
If
and it's the catharsis of just my.
This is my MO. If she said nothing, I would have felt bad, right? I would have been like, I was texting and walking. I need to be a little more aware. I can't assume that everyone's
You would have
just
in your
gonna fall.
head been like, oh, you know what? That
partially
woman
my
shouldn't
bad.
have come in, but I should have been paying more
That was
attention.
partially my bad.
Yeah.
The fact that she was caught doing she legit touched a human with her car.
Yeah, no.
While she was texting. Thank God she was going 1 mile an hour,
Mm-hmm.
but she still fucking touched me with her car.
Yeah.
And then she started fighting with me. She started fighting with me
Also,
while still almost not.
I will say, there
crazy.
is not a law that you can't text and walk in a crosswalk.
No, if the
there
crosswalk
is a law that you can't pull your 3,000-pound vehicle into a crosswalk when there are humans in it.
It was unbelievable.
Okay? I can be blind in a crosswalk.
Yes,
okay?
Yes.
You
can't be not looking.
Now, I'm telling you right now, when she
I can't believe she got out of the car.
when she volleyed back at you, if it was me, when she volleyed back at you, I would have went, thank you.
No, it was a gift.
I would have went,
It was a gift.
oh.
There was a lot I let go during that.
Because look, everyone in New York, we all have this waiting.
Waiting.
It's all waiting. It's in the
That's what I mean.
wings.
Yep.
Okay?
You're waiting.
And when you fucking
It's not an I'm walking here. It's a that.
and you open the door to let the rage out, there's a part of everyone, at least for
An
me,
orgasm
that goes,
like I've never known.
thank you so much right now.
And of course it
Because-
was like a delusional,
Yeah.
self-righteous old person.
Yeah.
My favorite
Oh, the best
person to loathe.
You're the reason why the Earth's dying.
Yes.
With your stupid ass car.
With your SUV that, okay, it was crazy. So this all happens in the middle of the crosswalk. This
I
woman,
wish I'd been there.
it was almost a true scene. So I get to the other side and I'm literally petting myself. I'm literally like, come down from that. Come down from that. This family who was watching from their little restaurant scene,
Yeah.
this guy goes, that was awesome.
It,
And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I cursed so much. I just really couldn't believe that she did that. And they were like, no, we literally were saying how we
everyone wants, because everyone secretly
wants to beat
they want to beat the shit out of someone who's just because
The
the woman
worst.
is objectively
the worst.
wrong.
Yes.
So in that moment,
Yes.
you go full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead. I
You-
will beat up an old lady.
The guy, you're a train, and the guy with the coal is fucking
Yes, so this
just throwing it all in
so
there.
this dad who I almost wanted to hang out with this
Yeah,
family.
exactly. You're like, can I calm down with you guys
Let me
for a
unpack
second?
this with you.
Yeah.
This dad was like, we almost thought you were gonna die.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. They were like, we saw her turning in and we were not sure what was going to happen. And the mom was like, I think you did the right thing by confronting her. They were very supportive. Clearly not from here.
Yes.
Clearly oh boy, we got the New York City experience.
They did.
We saw 2 women get into an altercation.
Yeah, and it's just
It was
so
great. It was great. It was horrible, but it was great.
It's the best part about, because the thing with New York City is that can happen.
Yeah.
And then you can go about
your
your
day.
day.
Yeah.
You can get in a screaming match with someone and say, "Are you out of your fucking mind?" And then you keep going, and you like, you know what you got to do? You got to be like a dog. You know, at the end when you got to go,
Yeah,
and you're just like shake
totally.
it out.
By the time I got to the ferry,
I'm good.
I was like, I'm hungry,
I'm good,
and I can't wait to see my cousin.
I'm chill. Yeah.
It honestly, that's what I mean by like, it was such a moment because I was like, and it's out of my system now.
And yeah.
It is.
And this is also a point that you never know what someone is going through. So always
treat everyone with kindness.
Err on the side of this person had a bad week. I would say almost always assume someone, especially with this world we're living in right now. No, not her.
Oh, okay.
Fuck
I was
her,
like, no,
okay?
you're right. I
But
should
I'm
have done
saying,
that.
Like, if someone saw you and been like, wow, that I would go, maybe they're having a bad
She's
week.
on edge.
Even if you were in the wrong.
Yeah.
Like, let's say for some reason some other situation happened and then you freaked out at someone or just a random person. I would go, they're probably having a bad week. I wouldn't immediately be like, that person is psycho.
Yeah,
you know?
raging C-bomb.
Exactly. Unless, of course, they're like, and they screw, and then they bite something and
Yeah,
then you're
rip
like,
off
oh,
their
okay, the person's
eyelashes.
completely just unstable.
Yeah.
But some people, they just had a bad week.
Yeah.
And but in this situation, this woman not only was wrong, but she pushed the person that had a bad week.
Oh my God.
I mean, I can't tell you the amount of, just joy and like in a non-sexual, I guess, like you said, anger orgasm, to just hear getting so mad and then being able to, because the thing is, you get mad and most of the time you can't act on it because you know in your head.
Social
you're
contract.
and you're also being unreasonable most of the time.
Correct.
But in this moment, it's completely justified.
Yeah.
And there's one person for it to go at.
And it's this lady who touched me with her car.
Her car.
It was crazy because it's so funny. The minute I came back into my body, I was like genuinely embarrassed, right? Like I had that moment of like, oh my God, I can't believe
I went from 0 to,
so many people
Saw
could
me.
tell my mom that I was horrific to a stranger.
But
then I was like, first of all, that's residual Catholic guilt.
yes.
Second of all, it was going to be something else. Like it was not, if it wasn't that woman, if it wasn't that event,
Would have been someone closer to you. Could have been. Yep.
it was going to be your boy.
It was gonna be me. And you know what?
100% going to be you.
I didn't want that.
No,
Don't want that.
you don't.
So thank God to that woman. Honestly, thank you so much. Because if
Praise
not,
be.
I would have just had to been like,
Yeah.
let me have
You
it.
know what you would have done? You would have said something like, your hair looks fluffy today.
I would have just said one
and
thing
I would have
off,
been like,
and it would. Yeah. Here we go, Dylan.
guess what's wrong with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, just the Knives Out, the movie 2.0. Yeah, look, the guns are
other
out.
kind of
The
this.
other guns. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank God for her.
Yeah. So, anyways, it was a big day.
Yeah, I haven't
And then
had
I got infuriated. So.
Yeah, and so now you're like, oh, maybe that was
That was part of it.
but
Also, mostly not.
mostly that's
helped.
That's what allowed it to be unlocked.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
100%. 100% high emotions releases the floodgates.
And the problem, or not the problem, because it's not a problem, but the issue with emotions is that it feels really good to lean into them. You know
That's
what I mean?
mean.
It's like a drug.
It felt
Like when you get really angry, or sometimes if you get, I mean, of course, being really happy is fun, but really angry, sometimes even really sad.
and you just let it
Or
out.
like in relationships, if you get really jealous, it kind of feels good to just fully
Feel.
push the throttle all the way.
Yeah,
And you're like,
definitely.
this isn't going to feel good at some point, but right now, yeah. And the anger specifically because you feel like alive.
Yes.
You're charged up.
Oh,
everything's
oh.
going. It feels good.
That's what I
and
mean
that's
by-
what's bad about it.
Like, I was genuinely like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll fight right now.
I will. Please come out of the car.
Please. Oh yeah, that's why when you said she got out, I was like, my dream.
My dream.
Actual dream.
It was-
You got out of the car?
But also like a physical gag because it was a small,
Small, yeah.
old woman
Yeah,
and
like,
an enormous young
enormous.
person.
Just-
in like a flowery bow dress.
Yeah, you do
And
look
I'm literally
very-
like, fucking
Yeah,
let's
taking
go.
the earrings
I
out.
will fuck you up, old
Yeah.
lady.
And that's what you need.
It was great.
And you know what? Old people need to be reminded that they can still get fucked up.
Also,
Just because you're old doesn't mean
you were also texting. That was what was so crazy to me is like, you can't even, you're doing
You're
the
supposed to
old
be the
people
ones-
superior thing.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the one. You're supposed to be the one that say, don't text at all.
Right. I should be hitting you while I'm texting and driving.
Exactly. And then everyone will expect that.
Right. And they'll be like,
They'll be like, oh, well, you know.
well, she had the
she's-
audacity to live until his time
Exactly.
and not
She's a
learn how to
millennial,
text.
She got taken out. She got taken out.
Exactly.
Oh, man, that's nice. It feels good. And
It
the
does.
breathe out.
It does. It does.
I haven't had one of those. I get a lot of those when I'm in the truck driving, and then I scream,
yeah.
and then I'm done. I go, you're an idiot, and then I just keep going. It's chill. We almost had one the other day. I caught myself.
Cool.
So
Important.
in the truck yesterday.
Fail safe.
I went to go get it. Oh man, I went to go get an Italian sandwich.
Oh.
This sandwich,
Capricorn.
it was so good.
Tell me everything.
You know when you bite into a sandwich
Oh
and
my
you go,
God.
fuck, this
This is
sandwich is so good.
exactly what I needed.
It was exactly what I needed.
I needed it to taste like this, and it is. Earth is great.
Earth is great. It was panini bread.
Tight.
It was hero bread. Capicola, soprasat, some ham.
Nice.
Honey glazed ham. I would have liked, which is okay. I could have had a different ham, but
Yeah.
it fit in.
Nice balance.
I deferred to the sandwich shop.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
of course, to make it more Italian, I said, add some prosciutto to it. You got to add prosciutto
if
to
you're
it.
going for 3,
If-
you got to go
gotta
for 4.
have 4. I got to either add prosciutto or salami. I'm
Yeah.
adding one or the other.
Yeah.
Added it. Some those nice peppers.
Oh.
Extra virgin olive oil. Okay.
Shreddy lettuce?
A little bit of no, actually arugula.
What?
And I
That pepper.
really
nice.
I really leaned in.
What'd you get?
Mozzarella. Yeah, Madon.
Oh my
And then he toasted it,
Okay.
put it in. Here you go, boss.
That's all you need.
Went outside, opened it.
I could cry.
One bite.
I could cry.
Oh my God. It
Heaven.
was exact. And I was about to get something else for lunch. And then it was like a,
Do you see how I'm holding?
I know, you're like,
I'm like,
it was one of those moments where,
Soprasat.
I was going to get something else
Mm-hmm.
for lunch. And then I just went, I wonder if there's a sandwich spot around here. So just in the moment,
Total.
you know,
Total.
spontaneous. I wonder if it's a sandwich spot.
Yeah.
Looked it up,
Mm.
good reviews, never heard of it. Let me try. And those are the best times. No
This is
expectations.
the only city to do that.
No expectations. Let me try it out. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it won't. And
Right.
if it wasn't good, I was expecting it to be
You
okay.
learn.
And if it wasn't good, it would have been fine.
Totally.
Expectations exceeded.
Oh.
In that moment of just pure vim, zest for life,
Mm.
of just taking a bite of the same. Oh man,
I mean,
I was just everything lined up, which is probably why I caught myself walking back to the truck.
Okay, yeah.
The truck
Sounds like a
in
perfect
the
day so
street.
far. Mhm.
It was a perfect day. The sun was out. I stayed in the sun when I was eating it. It was nice.
oh my God.
Walking back to the truck, there's a car trying to park. And there's literally 8 guys trying to help this one guy park.
Okay.
They're all related somehow. I don't know how.
Sure.
They're yelling, trying to help. You do this, you do that. And they're trying to park the car. The guy can't do it.
No, of course
They
not.
keep helping. He's still not parallel parking this car right. And it's completely fine. I've done it 1,000 times. The truck behind my truck behind the guy who was driving, he waited. The
Nice.
guy pulled out, didn't work. Pulled out again, didn't work.
Okay.
Pulled out 3. It was on the 3rd time. He didn't get it again. He didn't get it. And at this point, pull around the block. There is
Do a lap.
There is a line of cars waiting.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah.
This
No.
point, the driver lays on the horn, gives him a beep. You got to go. Okay,
Oh.
there's people behind you.
You're a
Come on.
driver. Yeah.
You're a driver because I wasn't driving today.
Right. You
And
got to give a
everyone starts
warning
going, and then the people do this thing where they go, 1 second, boss. 1 second, boss. We'll do it. So the point where it's like, you parking is more important than the 20 cars behind you. Absolutely not.
I don't think so.
I don't think so about that one.
No, if buts and maybes.
What's a daisy?
That's an absolute.
That's an absolute. That you're wrong. Yeah, wrong. He does that, and they keep
Oh.
saying no. The guy pulls out again. Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm walking up.
Oh my God.
There's like 8 people there,
infuriating.
and I go. Now here's where I saw the cork about to
Yep.
pop off.
It's doing the.
I go. Yo, what's going on here, guys?
Whoa.
The voice is raising.
Cool
Okay,
camp
and they
counselor
Barely. Yeah,
disappointment.
but I'm mad.
Yeah.
because I'm like I see them trying to come through, and also like we're late, and they're trying to pull it out. The guy beeps again. They're like 1 second, 1 second. I start to get mad. Another guy goes. This other guy, and this is the thing that almost the guy goes, "What? He can't wait." Talking about my truck that's been stuck in traffic. He goes, "He can't wait," and I go, and I go. And then the sandwich reminded me
There is good.
it's not worth it right now.
Right.
But it was so, I was this close to being like, can't wait. What the fuck
Yeah.
are you talking about? He's holding, and I had a laundry list of, here's all the reasons why he's wrong and the reasons why I'm right. And I was so close. And then instead I went to the truck.
Yeah.
And then the guy finally pulled in. They after 8 tries, they got it right. My driver rolls the window down, says something, and then I go, hey, great job holding up traffic, buddy. Have a great day. Did that thing. The guy goes, you have a great day too. And I'm like, and we were like trying to out nice each other. I'm like, that's real good. I did that thing. So I got it out a little bit, but not enough to, but man, it was.
You basically anger edged yourself.
I did anger edge myself.
You
And I
did.
had a little bit of the sandwich left, so I went back to it.
Oh.
So I was just like, mad, I'm precious. It's
Yep.
okay.
You're good.
But it was he can't wait.
Oh. Bink.
Oh, that's the.
Yeah.
You gotta be. yeah.
Give me the power, please. Otherwise.
Jesus Christ, you better help me right now. If you're testing me right now, I'm about to fail this goddamn test. Because what?
He's one of yours. He's one of your guys.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
You can't pull around the.
Yeah. You get
It was-
like bouncy. You're so
And I was, and it's the thing where I was excited.
Yep.
But
So anybody that says that they don't get angry, I'm like, then you must be constipated.
No, you
because that stuff happens every day.
Even the
here.
monks. The monks get, but they're so
monks.
good at it that I think they just do a couple more breathing exercises and they go, I'm present.
Yep.
And they watch the anger go away. But I don't think that they don't get angry.
I agree.
But I just think they're good at being able to just let it go away.
Right. Which is why they're monks.
But to add insult to injury,
he can't wait.
here's what I'm saying. Just
he
say,
can't.
guys, I'm so sorry.
Give us a second.
Give us what? That's it.
Done.
Just,
Done.
but no one likes to do that because they don't want to admit they're wrong.
Well, that's what this lady.
They don't want to admit they're wrong. If she
she's
had
just
said,
like-
"Oh my God, I'm so sorry," but what would have probably happened?
I would have been like, that's okay.
yes, you would have still in your head been like, "Just watch," but yeah.
That's okay.
Also, can I say something?
Yeah.
Beautiful bracelet.
Thank you so much. This one?
Yeah, where's it from? This one.
This one. This
Very
one's
nice.
It's from Shivani, my friend Shivani. A little hand-me-down.
It's very nice.
And this is from my friend Brooke, so I just like to carry them around.
The
with
one
me.
from Brooke, nice as well. I'm mainly
Well,
focusing
this
on
one's
the.
a little guidocini. You know what I mean?
It is a little guidocini.
But this I thought was.
This is a little Mediterranean.
Yeah. Well, that was my whole vibe.
That was the vibe today.
Yeah,
It was. It matched with the dress from
The
earlier.
whole thing. Yes.
That was great.
Yeah. Because I'm going on a date today, so I want to
Oh yeah.
look pretty.
That's nice.
I want to look pretty.
I'm very happy for
And
you.
I'm saying it like that because I can't be authentically.
Neither of us
I know,
can.
it's unbelievable.
And none of us can. It's so.
Do you have a small worm on your arm, or is that a fuzz? Up, bicep.
Oh, it's a fuzz.
Nice.
But it
you know those little wormies that like are on playgrounds a lot?
it did look like a small worm.
I'm not on playgrounds a lot.
And if
So sorry.
And if it had been a small
It
worm,
would've
I would have freaked out.
Yeah, I would have had a moment.
I didn't save this video because I knew it would freak you out. But I saw a video the other day of someone going into someone's ear and pulling out a bug.
That's my nightmare. That is my nightmare.
And I saw another one
Nah.
of someone going in and pulling out multiple little larvae.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
I went,
Can you imagine?
this is me the entire time.
First of all, how does that happen? How does that happen?
Every single comment was, how the fuck does this happen? Like,
How does this happen?
you're telling me not to use Q-tips after that?
Oh, you thought.
I'm lighting them on fire and shoving them in my, yeah.
You know what I've started been doing?
What?
So I saw this TikTok that someone sent me
Okay.
of Q-tips are bad,
They are.
but wax buildup is also not good.
So how do we remove?
5 drops of hydrogen peroxide right into the ear. Hold it. It dissolves the wax. You dip it and it comes out, and it has changed my life.
Wait, really?
Dylan, it has. First of all, I didn't realize I was not hearing all that I could have been.
Oh, I've heard someone be. Oh wow, I probably need that then.
Firefox.
Yes, it's the best for security.
Okay, Mr. Robot over here.
Peroxide ear. Let's look this up.
It's changed everything. I'll never use a Q-tip again, except
Earwax.
doing really good.
People can
wings.
place 5 to 10 drops in each ear twice daily for up to 4 days. Why would you do it every day?
Oh wait, I
A
don't.
person can flush out excess hydrogen peroxide in earwax with warm water, a bulb syringe.
Do TikTok. Search the
Insertions
TikTok.
usually involve squeezing no more than 5 drops 2 to 3 times a day. But wow, oh, that's just to purge it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's really amazing.
This is how it works. Medical news today sounds like a fake site, but I will believe it.
No, do the TikTok.
Medically, is it okay? Hydrogen peroxide. How do you spell it? Peroxide. Ear. TikTok is
China's-
obsessed with this earwax hack,
China's
but is it
greatest
safe?
surveillance.
From Shape.
It is safe.
The video begins with this person talking about this, blah, blah, blah. 16.3 million views. Now, let's listen to Stephen Gold, an ENT doctor, who says one of the functions of the earwax is to help remove dead skin. And then, I don't know what he's talking about, but I just want to know if it's safe or not. All these articles...
They
but here's the
bury
thing.
the lead.
They say so. I know you guys all went to fucking college for. Well, I can't even think of it. English for. We went to college for journalism, and I know you love seeing yourself
AP
right.
style.
Make it 3 paragraphs.
Honestly.
That's it. I don't need
Can I
all
just
the
say
other.
That's
What?
everything that's wrong with news. It's too much fluff.
I was trying to find a video
Give me the
of
kernel.
the health minister of Trinidad talking about Nicki Minaj's tweet. I had to go through 5 different articles that didn't have the video.
It's unbelievable.
3 paragraphs, clip the video, also link the original tweet. That's it.
Done.
What's your name? This is so much information. Hey, Ariel Tashinkle. I don't know who you are. Listen, Ariel,
Tashinkle.
I'm sure you're an amazing writer.
Maybe.
I don't need 15 paragraphs from you. It's not that important. Just
No.
tell me, and then
We're
just
not talking about the Israeli-Palestinian conflict
exactly.
here. We're
That
talking
needs
about
a lot of paragraphs.
earwax.
We're talking about earwax.
TikToks.
First things first. What is earwax?
Oh,
not
my
what
question.
the article is about.
Not my question.
Not my question. I'm happy to learn that in a different article, but not. We're fucking riled up today, baby. Yeah, let's fight an old woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
What clean your surfaces? Okay, now for the question: is it safe? Here we go. Now bold it. Hey Ariel, maybe bold the question.
Bold it.
OTC bot. OTC, which is over the counter.
Cool.
The one thing.
that's what you
that
abbreviate?
she abbreviates. Thank you, because I couldn't think of the word abbreviate. In your medicine cabinet and start squeezing. He says it's relatively safe. Okay.
That's good enough for me.
Yeah, that's good enough for me too. Now
Moderate
let's
to
watch the video.
relative, I'm doing it.
This is how you properly clean your fucking ear. I just do my face. I'll show you how to do that. Cause look at bitch.
I like how she talks.
Wait.
She's hilarious.
Wait, I love that she just went,
Cause like when you
bitch.
put the tip in, you're just making it deeper, not cleaner. Okay, so you're gonna lay down like this
This is what I do.
and take some hydrogen peroxide.
She also
It might
has a-
spill a little bit.
She also has a bird.
A beautiful mouth.
You get that?
She has a nice mouth, yeah.
It sounds so crazy.
And then it's gonna just bubble in there.
Yeah,
Right.
she's attractive.
Okay. It's gonna be like sizzling, like really.
Love
Okay.
her. Love her.
In love with
her.
this chick.
I'm in love with her.
Yeah.
My shit is hella stuck together because I was just on a plane. So
Hey, shut the bird up. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a bird?
basically it's just separating all the earwax, and then I'm gonna flip, and it's all gonna come out. I'll show y'all. I don't know if you can see if
It's crazy.
bubbling, but it's bubbling. So now that the sizzling has calmed down,
Shut the bird up.
hold on.
Whenever I'm on the phone with my dad ever, that noise.
Where are you rubbing your phone?
Where are you?
Are you legit in a wind
I'm gonna
tunnel?
take my towel and put it against my ear and flip, and just let it all come
Dude,
out.
love on the spectrum. The
So
bird.
you
yeah.
the
dog.
until your ear stops sizzling, and then you flip, and it's all just gonna come right out.
Yeah, and it's changed my
Oh,
whole
she
deal.
didn't show it. I wish she
she
would have
didn't.
shown it.
I know.
But LMAO, it doesn't burn. I just kept saying sizzling. I mean bubbling. I like sizzling more.
I like
though.
sizzling too because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a fajita in your ear.
Now, I'm so happy we saw that, but also Ariel, you gotta be.
You got to nuke that bird.
Oh, she also has to nuke the bird. Get the bird fucking out of there. That video would have been a 10 out of 10, but the bird really,
Couldn't get over it.
I could not.
I know.
And that's called fixation. And that's called ADD, where I'm like, I want to see. Now I'm watching the video and
I
I'm
wanna see the
going,
bird.
I go, let me see the bird. Why is the bird doing that? Is the bird hungry? I would at least
Is
can
it in
you
a cage?
can you at least acknowledge the bird and say,
Yeah.
hey, sorry, my bird's in the background,
Totally.
or tell it to shut up? Anything.
Anything. Acknowledge the bird.
Do not ignore it. You know,
the bird.
like it's like when you're in conversation or you're doing something and then something weird or off kilter happens and then you and the other person both act like it didn't happen.
I don't do that.
You got to be like,
No, I literally can't do that.
I've done it before, but in my head I'm like, we both saw that.
We have to talk. We should talk
both
about it,
saw
right?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to talk about
That's
it.
what I'm working on in my version of ADD is like stop derailing stuff with other stuff that's happening. Right? Like stop derailing a conversation because you're looking off and you're
it's
seeing a waiter
so-
pick his nose.
It's really hard in
And then you're like-
dates. But sometimes if you do that, it makes it more interesting.
Break the tension.
And it shows the other person that like, hey, if you stick around with me, there's going to be a lot of this.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
There's going to be a lot of, where do you think they got their pants from? They're like, where the fuck did that come? You're like, I just saw their pants. They look like it's nice.
Is that a George brand?
First of all, I want to touch their pants because
Totally.
it looks like a cool
fabric. Nothing like a corduroy.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting next to someone
Oh, the cord?
in corduroy, I'm like, tell me everything.
Let me touch it.
Did you get that from LL Bean?
Let me
touch that corduroy.
Let me just get a feel.
Let me just-
Okay? And not exactly. Now look, now just a couple of these, one finger, nothing weird about it.
No.
Full hand, weird, but
Full hand, little finger on the shin.
swoop, 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 swoop,
On the
swoop.
shin.
Yeah, on the yep, below the knee.
Elbow down, knee down.
You're right. Elbow down, knee down, nothing sexual.
Nothing.
But above the foot because some people are into feet stuff.
Do you know why?
We talked about this. I don't know if it's true.
The brain thing?
Yes.
Fuck.
But it's
I hope
but you know
that's
what?
true.
Let's just hope it's true.
Okay.
It's
'Cause
right
a
next
lot
to
of
the
people
place
have
where
feet stuff.
I commented on this woman that I'm seeing her feet one
Beautiful
day. I was like,
feet?
oh yeah, no. I was just like, oh, your nail polish looks good or something.
Mm.
Because I like to find the small stuff. I like to find the small stuff. I like to let them know I'm paying attention.
Yeah,
You know,
totally,
I'm not
totally.
just going to compliment you in your
Yeah.
eyes because you know what? That's boring and it's trite. And everyone does it. Okay. And also after the masks,
Also,
that's the only
you
thing we
didn't
saw.
choose your eyes.
Yeah, exactly. You did choose your toes.
That springtime
So I said
coral.
that, and then she goes, "What do you have, a foot thing?" And I go,
I fucking love this bitch.
"I know."
She's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
She goes, "You don't have a foot thing, do you?" And I was like, "No." I go, "I don't." She's like, "Because I don't really." And I was like, "Hey, I don't. I was just trying to be nice, but I'll never talk about it again." And I'm
I will
pretty sure I
literally
said
never
it.
acknowledge your
I'm
feet
pretty sure
again.
I said it just like that. And in my mind, I was like, I do really like that she said that instead of her, because the normal thing is to be like, "Oh, thank you." Well, yeah, and she's like,
Wait a second.
because she goes, "You've talked about my feet
mister.
twice."
Yeah.
Because the first time she had a Band-Aid on one of her feet.
Sure.
And so I was like, what happened to your foot?
What happened to her
Again.
foot? What happened to her foot?
What happened? She like stubbed it or some shit. And started bleeding. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Cool.
And then the next time, and she goes, "You've talked about my feet twice. Are you into feet?" And I go, whoa.
I love that.
No, me too.
That's hilarious.
And me too. But I was like, hey, no.
I don't even want to look at them. I was just trying to be nice.
I go,
I'm just trying not to compliment your eyes.
I'm just trying not to be like nice titties. You know what I mean? Which, by the way, I would never say. I thought would never say
You would
though.
never say.
If I was dating, if she was my girlfriend, 100%.
Well,
I
you
would.
got it if she's your girlfriend.
My girlfriend.
If my boyfriend doesn't say that to me at least once,
You got great titties. Yeah.
Months.
I think a great relationship once a week.
Once a week.
At least. He sees you if you're showing cleavage or if the tits are just out, I think you just look. Your girl gets out of the shower, whatever, and he just
shut it
looks
down.
and he goes,
Shut it down.
"Those are great."
Nah.
Come on, it's nice. There's nothing weird about that.
My friend, you know how like tits are ass? You know how that's like a thing guys say to each other?
Yeah, we usually
TRA.
we have a lot of conversations about that.
Yeah. For women, it's
Okay.
like dick or balls.
Dick or ball? Is it?
No, it's not. But my
I was
friend's
like,
boyfriend
no,
was like,
are
"Is that what you guys?"
I'm like, no women are like I love.
I'm a big ball
I'm a
girl.
big ball girl.
I love when
I'm
their
a ball
balls are.
hog. Give me all the balls.
Oink, oink,
Yeah,
oink,
oink, oink, oink.
But think about how
Oh my God, imagine a girl goes down here. Give me them balls. And I just go, ah! I just scream.
But can you imagine if that is how casually we were like, ball girl?
Ball or dick.
Well, that's like that's
What are some women things? Hands, right?
hands,
Hands,
thighs,
thighs.
and a big old ham hock says,
Really
"I'm gonna hunt for
powerful. Yeah,
you. I'm gonna make this cave
I can
nice."
carry you. Okay. Arms, I think. I've had
Arms.
some women comment on my arms.
I'm a big. I have a fixation on hands.
Interesting.
I do, very much.
So you meet a guy,
and
you're-
I
you're at-
immediately am looking at his
So
hands.
tonight, when you meet this man,
Yeah.
you're gonna
Hope
look
it goes
down,
well.
you'll start talking to him,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna do the thing where you're like just
Yeah.
a couple little glances
Yes.
to see the hands.
Yep.
And hopefully, maybe he holds his drink like this a lot, so you can kind of look at him and then look at the drink,
Okay.
and then just be like, look at those fucking hands. Okay,
Yeah. But you know what's? I'm gonna be honest.
let's hear it.
When I'm on the apps, I zoom in
Hey,
and
you're not the only one.
I prelim check the hands.
That's fine.
If they're
I've-
exceptional, I'll
Okay.
take a screenshot.
and send it to who?
It's just for me.
Oh. Oh.
That's mama time.
Okay.
And it's crazy because I can't even tell you, and I don't have any right now because I was on a pause. The amount of pictures I have that are like grainy, unclear.
Looks like fugitive hands
And I'm like,
crossing the border.
what is this? And then I'm like, oh, Tommy from
Tommy's
Long
hands.
Island City's got them digis.
Didn't work out, but those are some great
Those
hands.
are some great hands.
Those are female nudes. Is hands.
His hands.
Hands.
And cropped photos of hands.
Got it. Hands, arms, thighs. Of course, face and everything is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so those are the
You know what's a big one? Knuckle hair. Sometimes
really?
it's crazy. Don't be ashamed. Yours are not.
I've been a little, sometimes I've looked at them and been like, I think this is just on.
I would tell
the
you.
edge.
I would tell you if you need to do some. You know what? Everybody is beautiful. You wouldn't have to do anything.
Everybody, but also, and I was thinking about this the other day, it is beautiful, but if you like yourself more without,
Totally.
like sometimes I've said, hey, should I take off my shoulder hair? I don't know if I like it that much.
Right.
As for right
That
now,
is-
I'm chill with it.
Exactly.
But if a woman I was seeing,
Was
if I
like-
shaved it and she was like, oh, I really like that, I'd go, okay, well, it's not a lot for me. I'll do it.
Right.
I might not do it all the time.
Yeah.
But yes.
I mean, that is the joy. That is the joy of like working through accepting yourself for what you are, blah, 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 and then coming to what makes you comfortable.
Yes.
So for a really long time, I had leg hair. And for a really long time,
remember.
I really liked it because I was
Yes.
like, it's not about like, I'm a
Yeah.
feminist.
Yeah.
It was like, I hate shaving. And this is not deterring me from doing anything, right?
Right.
There's no, like, I'm not walking around like, oh, I'd do that if I didn't have leg hair.
Still getting the eggplants.
And then there came a day where I felt my leg hair
He didn't like it.
blowing in the wind.
Oh.
Like it literally caught a breeze. And I was like, it's time. And now I like my smooth legs.
And that's beautiful.
And that's beautiful.
And that's a nice 5-minute short story that I would love to film one day. and it just ends with and here's what it is. A shot of a tree moving.
Yeah.
A shot of a flower moving.
And then a shot of my leg
and
hair.
then a shot of your leg hair moving.
Whoa.
And then it pans up to you.
Yeah.
And there's like almost a smile like
It's time.
it's time.
You know what it's called?
What?
Growing.
Fucking perfect. Fucking Lily.
I know.
Hit it out of the park. The
It's
first
unbelievable.
pitch. The first pitch.
Grand slam.
You out
Out of here.
of the park. So, that was actually, if this was a baseball game and someone hit a home run like that, I'd go, game's over.
Game's over. Why
It's the
would you
first
even
inning.
try to play?
Game's over. Let's fuck it. And we're shaking hands. Woman's right. Let's end. We're about to hit your timer. Let's end with
No way. That
a
was so
hinge real
fast and
quick.
fun.
Let's because we haven't done one. We didn't do the last one. People are like requesting them every
That's nice.
episode, and then sometimes we forget.
Do you have an ethical issue with doing this?
I don't. Why?
I don't know. I just was thinking about it on the way over.
So here's why I don't, because everyone voluntarily signs
No,
up.
of course.
And people will sometimes be like, please roast me, and I go, it's not the point.
Right.
We will.
Yeah, if we have
there's
to.
something there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw the video where we talked about the horse girl. You probably did. Yes. And by the way, she was ecstatic.
No way.
Loved it.
Are you serious?
Loved it.
Okay, that's good.
Absolutely loved it because
Cool.
she knew what she was doing.
Totally.
And she was like, I got my boat daddy, which is what she said to me.
Incredible.
Literally, she's like, got my boat daddy.
Yeah.
She loved the thing about the horse. So everything was great.
Good.
And when we were doing that, when we were doing her profile specifically, we did say multiple times, we are not making fun of you.
No. This is what a family would do.
This is a funny thing that needs to be roasted and made fun of.
Yes.
But also, at the end of the day, like Ashley said, dude, live your truth. Do whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Go for it. You just need to know what this is coming off of. And also,
It's like when you did my Bumble BFF.
exactly. And also, when there's a horse and then your titties in lingerie, it's funny. Like, what are you gonna say?
What are you gonna say?
Exactly.
That's normal.
So, and I loved her so much because I was like, she was in on it.
Yeah.
And she
the
knew
best
what she
kind
was
of people.
doing.
The best
If
kind of
she
people.
didn't, I would have been like,
Oh, I'm so
hey, look,
sorry.
I'm sorry, but also it's kind of insane to me that you didn't realize that this profile was a bit out there.
Yeah. Can I just say something?
Let's hear it.
More and more, I'm meeting more people in on the joke,
Yeah.
capital J joke,
Capital J Joe.
and that's the best. Oh my God. Okay, let's do it.
Yes, let's do it. And we're trying to this is one guy. We have another guy as well.
Okay.
And guys, we said it again. Man the fuck up. Send in your profiles.
Send it in.
Okay.
Or whatever the phrase is for you to get juiced.
Sorry. Be brave. Whatever
Be
it is.
brave.
Yes.
Be brave.
A man up. Okay, so hold on. Let's go back. So this is a Bumble one.
Okay.
So this is his I can fix anything, and then this is Ernie. And then he puts a bunch of different emojis,
Cool.
which is cool. And honestly, I think
Helpful.
Yeah, women will be like, oh, that's great. No dick pics sent ever. I don't think you need to put that.
No, that almost says
it's that you
dick pic
have.
sent always.
Now here's the thing. I believe he doesn't.
Yeah.
But I think he's trying to. I think he's
Say
like,
he's
let me
different.
make women feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Great hype man.
Cool.
Super like suck.
Okay.
Oh wait, super. Sorry.
Oh, super
I
like
thought
suck.
he was saying super likes suck. Like he didn't know what prepositions were, and he was like super like suck. like like me like you. Yeah. Which I was like, Ernie, bro, turn it the fuck down. Wow.
I would be like, okay,
that's
a
a
left
no
for
for me, baby.
That's hilarious.
Emotionally intelligent Libra, cool.
Cool.
Okay, I text back. Teasing equals love language. I have so this is like kind of like a cryptic. It's like a poem.
I don't. Also, it's like these facts are good. They're facts that I would like to know.
This is like a resume of him.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need a resume.
I'm like, I almost want to put bullets.
Yeah, it's like he's putting
Credit score.
Yeah, that's a joke.
Oh, Ernie.
But here's the thing, Ernie. We don't know that this is a joke.
Correct.
As a woman, I think maybe. Okay, now here's what you don't need to say. I text back. You don't need to say teasing. Like you could say I like teasing.
Yeah.
You could say you're a Libra.
Yep.
Don't say super.
Don't
likes.
tell me what you are that you want me to also discover. Right?
You're treating it. Look, you're treating this like a resume, which I appreciate. Okay, long term so very welcome. Why is very welcome capitalized? But that's okay. That's just me. But also open to a woman with needs. I love excellent food. Best pumpkin pie is mine. I don't know why I want to say cream pie. I also enjoy living room picnics and streaming.
Okay. Can I just say something?
Yes.
A lot of emojis.
A lot of emojis.
A lot of emojis.
Some might say too many emojis.
I think the pumpkin is the cincher of like, and that's enough emojis.
You're right. But if all of this right here wasn't there, I almost think, Ernie, maybe we just start with long-term relationships are welcome, but I'm open to a woman.
Honestly,
open to something more casual if need.
Yeah.
I love I think he's speaking in very short sentences.
Yeah.
Like he's just trying to get it all out there. But it's like, look, love great food. I make a mean pumpkin pie.
Yep. You know what? You could add great hype man into the. Oh, sorry.
Yes, you could add great hype
would
man
be
into there
cool.
as well. Let's see, and then you could also be like, and I'm not like I'm also a bit of a handyman, like something like that. Like here's the thing: make this feel more like a conversation instead of
like
you going up to someone and
here
saying,
are all my
"Here
facts."
are all my facts and characteristics."
Yes.
And again, Ernie,
give a little nuance.
love all this about
Give
you.
a little fluff.
A little nuance.
Yeah.
A little. I say bullet points might make someone go. And also, here's the thing: not convinced enough for a swipe left. Okay, shrug. We do not need that.
Nah.
Okay, because I know it's you being like, "Hey, I don't give a fuck. I love who I am." It doesn't come off like that. It comes off like it can
You're
come off
lost.
insecure, even though it's not. And I know you're not, dude. And he's a good dude. He's a very supportive guy.
I love it.
But we don't need that.
You know what's so funny?
What?
This is exactly how we think we should come off.
Yes.
Like that list, that is all the things that you're like, I want people to know that off the bat so they don't feel like I would judge them or that I could not do something or blah, 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 blah.
It's trying to, and we talked about this the other day, trying to make the other person like you immediately and
Yes.
putting all yourself out there instead of letting it happen.
Perception.
Yes. It believed the recent past idiot president won the election. Ignore me. Very aggressive. But
I keep it.
I would say you're okay with that.
Yeah.
We don't need the not convinced enough. We need almost none of this. I would say incorporate it into this one
Incorporate
paragraph.
Bob the Builder. Incorporate
Bob the
Hype
Builder.
Man.
Incorporate. Yes, exactly.
why?
That's all we need.
We love a hype man.
We love a hype man.
We also love someone who knows they're a hype man because
Exactly.
that means that they're like proud of that.
Exactly.
And I like that.
But make it more of
Chill.
a little one paragraph intro to you that seems like you're actually saying it instead of bullet
Yeah,
points. Let's
totally.
see what else.
And
then
without the list.
show his face. This is great. First photo.
Great photo.
You like a nice mirror. This is a good mirror pick. Okay. Seem nice. Him. This is cute. We got
Queen
the
bee.
smile.
You are
Love
Queen
that.
bee.
Queen bee.
Nice.
Love that. Let's see. Okay. Showing the food he makes.
Okay.
Honestly, I usually don't like pictures that aren't of you, but this is
For someone who's pretty food forward, this helps.
here's what you're getting.
Yeah.
He said you're getting this face.
You're getting the
You're
spread.
also getting the spread.
You're getting a smorgasbord.
Another,
Ooh,
okay,
another one?
Another photo.
I would
the
choose one
exact
or the
same-
other.
I would choose one or the other. Yes. Okay.
Oh.
Cute. Like that. You
Cute.
cooking. All right.
I would say keep the pink pole. Oh,
Oh, those are the punk. Wow.
okay. Two thoughts.
Honestly, the
Yikes.
pumpkin pies are. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Honestly, you have some
Okay.
glamour shots of what you made.
Yeah.
And
Into
this
it.
is better than another photo of you because this is
100%.
I'm hungry now.
100%. Okay, so here's
Wow.
my advice to
Okay.
Ernie.
Yes.
Keep the pink polo selfie, not the gray polo
This
selfie.
is him fixing the sink. Okay, we don't need that as well. Okay.
Definitely don't need that because that makes
But
it seem like
it is impressive, but you know what it is, Ernie. Now I'll let you speak as well, but I'm getting.
You're gonna let me?
I'm
That's
getting
awesome.
Sorry, you will speak. I'm so fucking sorry. I just got an idea. And I had to roll with it before the train went.
You're
up
right.
the
I'm
tracks.
sorry. Everybody does it.
This is
Upsetting to
no,
look at.
no.
Oh.
But it seems to me like you're trying to convince them.
Yeah.
And they don't need to be convinced. Okay.
That-
You don't need to show. Hey, here are all the things I'll do for you. Ernie's enough.
Ernie
okay?
is enough.
And showing the things that you cook is a part of your personality. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But don't also be like, I'll fix your sink. Because then they're going to think of you as the handyman that comes by. No. They want Ernie for who Ernie is.
And if Ernie happens to be able to fix my sink, tight.
Yes. But go on. What were you
All
going
right.
to say
One
about
more
with
of
the pies
Ernie
and everything?
with
Yeah.
a person, him.
Yes.
not
with a friend or
similar.
something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
Someone's calling. Yeah, it's okay.
This time. I have my early bird appointment. We need to go.
Beautiful. Okay,
Ernie,
yes.
one more of you as a person. Do not take off the pie shot.
Do not
take off
the
the
pie is a
shot.
glamour shot.
And no
keep
sync
the-
photo.
Yeah. No sync photos.
convincing.
But keep the two food photos.
Yeah.
Get a different photo of you, not in the mirror, and then maybe you with some friends or
Yeah.
doing an activity so people know a
Totally.
little bit more about you.
Totally.
But all in all, very good.
Earnest.
Ernest
Forward.
Ernie.
Ernest Ernie.
Ernest Ernie.
Love it.
All right, we love you guys.
Okay,
we'll
love
talk
you,
to you soon.
bye.
Bye.